Also sounds tinny for some reason. I wonder why that is.
I pretend that I'm queer to get closer to women. I'm not really bisexual.
David Recine.
David Bowie, you're a fucking liar.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a theory about him.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. That
everyone's
seems
like-
just like a high school thing where you act gay to get closer to girls.
Yeah, then you're not.
yeah.
That's probably going to be a thing
Right.
in this generation, kids pretending.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
the plot to I Now Pronounce You, Chuck and Larry?
That was like they were two firemen and they had to pretend to be gay.
Right.
To like get their benefits or something.
Yeah,
Be
but like
married,
there was
yeah.
a girl in it that Adam Sandler was in love. It was like Jessica Alba,
Right.
And he's like, she like lets him like fucking feel her boobs and stuff, and he's like, oh,
Yeah. He just gets rock hard. He just gets rock hard and comes in his pants, and
Oh,
she's like, wait a minute, you're not a real queer. You're not even homosexual.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah.
Back when movies were good.
Back when movies were good. Speaking of, there's this sketch show. I'm really into it. I mean, everybody's really into it.
Sure.
Quality's quality, you know, and there's a lot of good comedy made by white men. I'm sorry. But it's called I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson on Netflix.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Very funny. I was laughing very hard at some of the sketches.
Yeah.
There's a sketch where it's a commercial for like, are you ready to finally like embrace the fact that you're bald, but you can't just like take your toupee off? So it's like a series of wigs that, that you wear over 52 days. So you like go bald in a year.
You're right.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, and then the black guy at the end was also bald. That was
was
a
bald,
a
too.
nice little twist.
Yeah, which I don't know why you have to completely spoil the sketch for people who haven't seen it
Spoil
yet.
the sketch.
You just ruined it for everybody.
Everybody was waiting for it.
Yeah, everybody was waiting for it, and you fucked it up. Anyway, how you doing, folks? Welcome. Sorry.
Can't say it enough.
Sorry that we're late. I mean, yeah. I mean, fuck these people. I don't care. No, we apologize. You know, like I said, it was the moving rush. We're gonna make so much fucking content for you people that
That's right.
you're gonna be like, oh my god, all this shit for only $5.
That's right.
I get to hear Mike talk for 2 hours instead of one.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow. Yeah. That's what I do whenever I'm like, hopefully, God forbid, if I'm single again, I'll just be like, people pay $5 a month to listen to me talk, you fucking dumb bitch. You don't think I'm interesting?
Did you say hopefully
Go
God
fuck
forbid?
yourself. No, I said, God forbid I'm single again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could go either way. Yeah.
Yeah. Although Deb read my text messages and she's not talking to me.
Oh no.
Not that she's not talking to me. I'm not talking to her. Because what are you doing?
Sure. I think you got to propose to smooth it over.
She said, I don't want to marry you. She said, I don't want to marry you now.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How recent's that? Is that real?
You know what the problem is like we were actually doing really well. I was like making her food and she's going to come home at any moment. So like, I don't want to talk about this too much, but
Get it out of the way.
plus
Get
I
it out
wanted
of
to
the
wait.
way.
I wanted to wait a few minutes before I went there. But she, things were going like really well. Like I was making her food. I was leaving her notes.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good thing with the dog, you know. We
Yeah,
didn't fight
yeah.
about the dogs, and then I was like I made her salads for her to take to work. Salads with chicken, no carbs. you
Yeah, I
know,
saw
healthy,
that, yeah.
healthy lunch.
You'd leave her notes all over the house like a psychopath.
Yeah.
I made you a salad.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple
Well,
different places.
because the reason for that was I made her the salad at 5 a.m. because I was up playing Red Dead. So I had to leave a note because I couldn't wake her up.
Right.
But I left her like 7 notes being like, don't forget your salad.
Right, just in case she didn't see her second or third note.
Yeah. So I'm on my second plate. So there was one night I stayed up till 5 o'clock and I was like, this is a problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think what happened was things were going too well and then she fucking had to sabotage and she won't admit that.
Okay.
But I think that's why she went through my phone.
What did the text message read?
She found. All I can say is that she found a message
Mm-hmm.
of me. Like I was talking to a girl comic,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, something along like I'll tell you I'll tell you what I meant by the text message.
Okay.
I said I'm going to hang out the show. what I meant to say, what I basically meant to say was, I'm gonna hang out at the show, and Deb's gonna be there, so don't talk to me. And then she took that as like, don't talk to me because you're my secret.
Yeah.
You know, we're having a secret love affair.
So don't talk to me.
But that's what happens when you look through somebody's phone, you assign context to stuff.
That's funny.
And so what I said, the actual words that came out was, Deb's gonna be there, so act like you don't know me. So she thinks that I'm having this, secret affair with this person, when really I'm just joking around.
Okay. So that was a joke. You don't care if she pretends like she knows you.
No.
Around Deb.
No.
Okay, yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to like make it a thing, because we haven't, but it's like things were going well, and then she just had to fucking sabotage it.
What if you just fucking got rid of your cell phone?
I kind of want...
Get your landline and just do... I mean, you're already there.
No,
because,
I
can't get a hold of you like a lot of the times.
I need a second cell phone.
A second cell phone?
Yeah.
Get rid of the first one.
I need a second cell phone to just go on and I just need an Instagram phone.
An Instagram phone.
That's
a
all.
Burner.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just to watch Instagram stories, because it's honestly just a nervous habit that I have to.
Same. I've been trying to like move away from trying to be on it so much, but
yeah,
totally. It sucks, man. It sounds pretty brutal.
Yeah, I mean,
you'll be back though soon. Look at this thing. All you got to do. You know what? It's probably just like a nervous energy.
Annoying.
Like if you're married, you probably get a longer leash, more or less.
I don't think so.
You think the leash gets shorter?
I think married guys are miserable because they can't leave.
Could you leave though? At this
and then
point?
once you have a kid,
She'd
it's like
kill
the
you.
only way you can really get out is to murder your family, is to send your kids back to Jesus. That's what I'm gonna call.
That's what Chris Jericho is doing.
Chris Jericho.
Just getting out of there.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit.
Oh, Chris Benoit. Did Jericho die too? Who?
No, he's still alive.
Benoit murder suicide. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought. Who fell and hit his head on the turnbuckle?
Who fell?
Yeah. Bret Hart?
Owen Hart?
Owen Hart. All right. You could tell I don't watch wrestling, but very cool.
Yeah.
Would you fight her for custody over this handsome devil down here?
Fight who for custody?
Deb.
Fight who?
For your kid. Right here. You got your kid right here, Frankie Frank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to send him back to Jesus, too. I'm going to send him to pet heaven. Frankie, I'm going to send you to doggy heaven because I want out. That's what I'm going to call abortion. It's just, you're really just sending the kid back to Jesus. Because I was thinking, like, sometimes, like, you get to a point in your life where you're like, oh, I'm miserable. Should I have a kid?
Right.
Maybe I should have a kid. Maybe that would make me feel better. But then you're just creating more misery in another human.
Yeah.
That person's gonna grow up and like have to go to middle school, high
Sure.
school, be
High
in their
school
early
especially,
20s. Yeah.
I could see you debating David Hogg.
Me?
You're like, I'm just sending the kids back to back to heaven.
But now, right? That's what the kid with the AR-15 did. Yes. Earlier today, 15 children were sent back to heaven. 15 children went to go to the big great adventure in the sky.
Man. You're ready for your show on
They
the
went
Blaze.
to the big Six Flags Magic Mountain in the sky, folks. And that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, what else is going on? Moving Rush is over. Got through it. Another rush in the books. Done. Finito.
hot commodity.
Yeah. Had a tough day Sunday. 5th floor walk up, 4th floor walk up, 3rd floor walk up, but we called for help from another guy.
Holy shit.
And he helped us out. So he helped us the day.
Yeah.
Long story short, the day went by a lot faster.
Uh-huh.
Made a nice little
That sounds like circuit
little
training.
slice. Yeah.
5th floor walk up, 4th floor walk up, 3rd floor walk up.
Yeah, luckily the day got progressively lighter as we went on.
Yeah.
Which is sometimes good, sometimes not. Anyway, and then I did a job today. Big leather sectional couch.
Yeah.
Sectional couches are fucking stupid. Don't. If you own one, you're a piece of shit.
Really? They
They're
seem
the
so
worst.
nice.
Why do they seem nice?
Well, I mean, you could be talking to your friend.
All the furniture you own should be sleek and modern. Like and like if a guy with a pencil mustache wouldn't own it, you shouldn't own it.
Okay.
It should all be small. You should sit on benches.
Lazy boys, recliners.
No, lazy boys are big.
Okay.
They're huge. They're big. They're big, oversized stuffed chairs.
What about just a regular recliner? Is that okay? A regular recliner?
I guess it's fine. Did you know there's a mattress called it's from Sealy. It's called the Black Natasha.
Oh.
You should Google it. It's,
okay.
Because I was looking at like the best mattresses of 2019, and one was like, next up, number 3, the Sealy Black Natasha. The black, like, who? That so many people had to approve the name of that mattress. The Black Natasha. Excuse me. Yes, I bought a black. You're just telling your coworkers. I bought a Black Natasha.
Oh my God,
Matt, what does that mattress sound like? Do an impression of it.
Is it an air mattress or is it like
it's an air mattress?
Well, I meant like like a chambered like air.
Is it something totally different from what I just said? Is it a hybrid? I think it's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
Speaking of air mattress, I might set up an air mattress in this office studio.
Oh, right. To win the fight?
I just want my own. Yeah. You know what I also might do? I might set up a fort in the fucking living room. A blanket fort.
You could just go full fucking Howard Hughes and just blanket fort and lock yourself in.
Just have so much fun.
Yeah.
There's got to be a YouTube video how to build a blanket. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
How to build a blanket. Here's the audio.
Okay. Do you want to keep it in your phone?
Oh, sure. I'll look up how to build a blanket fort.
Yeah. So all right, and I'll talk while you do that.
All right.
Because basically what you should do is, if you're in a fight, you really have to like live your best life. You got to lose 10 pounds. She tried to take Frankie into the bedroom because I'm sleeping on the couch. She's like, "Come on, Frankie." And she picked him up. I'm like, "Yeah, you've to force him to go in there, don't you?"
He doesn't want to be there, does he?
Yeah, I just turn everybody against her.
Here you go.
dig up dirt. Just dig up dirt from her.
There's so many how to build a fort fucking videos.
Well, what has the most views?
There's one with 2.2 million from
it's just
BuzzFeed.
It's just some 70-year-old man with no kids. Like, "Hey y'all."
Yeah.
"Hey y'all, it's Jerry again with the how to
I'm just picturing with all these stacked blankets behind him.
Yeah. Hey, so it's another child care video. You know, it's tough. You got kids at your house. You want to have fun. I'm gonna show y'all how to build a blanket fort.
You got
we have
different
to do
kinds.
That. Dude, we have to do that.
I'm down. We'll put it on the YouTube.
Okay.
But there's how to make the coziest blanket fort, how to build an inexpensive blanket fort. What are you looking for? An epic 2-story blanket fort?
No way. 2-story.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here. How long are these videos? What do you use to hold it up is my question.
For a 2-story blanket fort?
Yeah.
Here. Well. Where's the fucking audio?
We have enough blankets.
I built the most epic blanket fort you will ever see.
This is a fucking grown man with no kids.
Oh, God.
Hey, everybody. It's Gary here with another video.
It looks like it's just like he slides into frame and he's like, it doesn't look like he's got very high ceilings. It's not like, it's like a regulation blanket fort.
I don't care.
Right. Look at
it. Regulation blanket fort.
It's not like it's not like the ceilings will be like 6 feet or even 4 feet. His blanket fort's like fucking first floor is like 2 feet.
No, you just want something you can lay down in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an Arthur Morgan, like Western style.
Yeah, and you want it to be intimidating from the outside.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, you just want like something fun. To be like no girls allowed. You just want something that where she looks at it and she goes, what the fuck's going on in there? I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
You're not allowed in here.
Yeah. Did you ever build a blanket for it as a? I can definitely
I'm sure I've
hear
told
that.
this story before. I'm sure. All right. By the way, you guys think I'm eating on mic, and I'm not.
He's getting the food out of his teeth for some reason.
It's called oral care.
Dude, we should do ASMR. It's like Mike eating a pizza, and it's just like you like.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? I use white noise to fall asleep at night, and I just go on YouTube and type in white noise, and it's usually like a jet or a fan or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure you know this about me. It's always been my dream to ride in a sleeper car on a train.
Oh, yeah.
Since I was a kid, I just always wanted to do it. So I found this white noise. It's like train white noise. Now the purpose of white noise, right, is like to it's consistent noise that blocks it, that drowns out, the crackheads on the street below my apartment breaking up.
Right.
Or to drown out like the bicycle. The guy getting hit on his bike.
Right. Andy
by a
furiously masturbating downstairs.
Andy breaking up with his Australian girlfriend for the 9th time. Yeah. Outside the apartment. They can't even go in.
No.
So
No, Andy.
No, Andy, no. I'm not doing anal. Andy, no.
All right.
You're not putting that in my bum, Andy. Andy, no.
So you got your sleeper car. Yeah.
So I was like, this will be cool. I'll pretend I'm in a sleeper car on a train. I'm sure those things are like probably not as exciting as you think, they're
Right.
probably not. But yeah, so I'm like doing my thing. So this particular white noise, every like 10 minutes or so, you would just hear like, so it's like the but then every like 5 minutes or so, you would hear like choo choo, ding 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 ding, all aboard, next stop. Next stop, Worcester. So I would just wake up to the
Right.
ding 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 ding, and it's like that's not the point.
And it wasn't on loop. It was like a different stop.
It was like it was like 8 hours of that noise on loop.
Oh,
But it was like, and then it was just like there's a cat. Like, sorry folks, it looks like we got a cow in the. Looks like we got a cow in the tracks.
The train conductor pilot.
We're trying to see what we can do here. Yeah, so don't want to drive the train right into the cow, so just hold tight and we'll try to figure this out. Somebody just throws a rock at it. Just throw rocks at it till it runs away.
Hell yeah! I looked up how much it would cost to get a sleeper car.
Oh, you
from Seattle to San Francisco. It's not that bad.
How much is it?
It's like
500.
4 or 3 hour train ride, and I think it's like $300 to split. So I think it's like actually reasonable. I don't know if that multiplies by the number of people that go on it, or if it's like 300 and you're like, I've got my 3 guests. So
so I'm gonna sleep for 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's not a full night's sleep.
Right, I get that.
I guess I would want to take a train to maybe I'll take a train and then fly back.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think you want to train there.
Train
and then
travel
train
used
back.
to be so classy. You know what I mean, Papi? Used to go on the train with your family.
The 6 train.
Now
Yeah.
you have to flee. Now you have to get on Spirit and fight another family
Oh yeah.
on the flight to Baltimore.
Did you see that airline
not
that
classy
fucking
no
canceled? They just shut down when people had trips and shit.
The Norwegian,
Yeah,
the
wow.
Icelandic airline.
Yeah.
Iceland's in trouble, huh?
It seems like it.
Yeah. Who would have thought frozen tundra and snow and puffin would not be a good recipe for a country, for a functioning nation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did come down today. It's nice.
Yeah.
You know? Nick's so hard to kind of nail down and get a hold of. You always feel like you're bothering him.
Right.
But yeah, it was fun. I think Stav is such an integral part of that show though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to be there.
What about What about Adam?
We need to kill Adam and have me be the third mic on that show.
You want to take over Adam's spot?
Yeah.
Man, Adam's he's been killing it. You can see him grow as a comic and a person over the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
because we were also talking about how remember the Men's Warehouse, you're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it. the pirate guy. Now, forever I was convinced. You know how like there's things with memories.
What, like inaccuracies or
like the Berenstain Bears?
Oh, okay. Now I know what you do. Yeah. Okay.
Now, this guy, the Men's Warehouse guy, right? I was so sure he was dead. I was positive that he was just not alive anymore.
But he's still alive? It says he got fired, TMZ, 5 years ago.
George Zimmer is an American entrepreneur. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. Now, I was so sure he was dead, but actually what happened was he got fired 5 years ago.
It's according to TMZ.
What I think happened was he just disappeared because his name is George Zimmer. And it's too close to George Zimmerman.
Right.
So which is a very smart business move if you want to sell suits.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be like, you're going to like the way you look. I
Right.
guarantee it. By the way, I'm not the guy that shot Trayvon Martin. Okay, I'm not.
Yeah.
That was a different guy. Our names aren't even the same, folks.
You are allowed to have Skittles in your pocket.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You remember that?
Yeah. Good show.
But anyway, so George Zimmer was like, hey, Trayvon, like he disappeared. Anyway, I thought he was dead, but we were also saying that there must be so many like George Zimmermans who were just like lawyers and just took a big hit.
Big hit, yeah.
And not even George Zimmer, but George Zimmerman.
Yeah, 100%. Zimmerman's like a very popular last name. So
yeah.
I mean, unless you're already a racist and you're like trying to steal
and
somebody else's.
when I tell you the name George Zimmerman, you don't picture like a neighborhood watch Puerto Rican guy who's just like listens to Megadeth while he cruises the neighborhood.
Right.
For anyone wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
Yeah, poor Trayvon. Hey.
Ironing's a hassle.
What the fuck are you doing?
Offers all cotton, non-iron shirts.
Non-iron shirts are nice. Non-iron shirts are a nice little breakthrough.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee it. You're gonna like the way you look.
What if George Zimmerman sounded like
Hey,
that?
excuse me. Hey, do you live in this neighborhood? Come here. I don't like the way you look.
There you go.
I don't like the way you look.
That's great.
Man, fuck you. Yeah. Anyway, but R.I.P. R.I.P. to Trayvon.
Oh, I thought you were saying R.I.P. George Zimmer.
The media really kind of did him dirty too.
George Zimmerman?
Yeah, George Zimmerman. They weren't very fair to him.
Okay.
No, but they sort of like portrayed Trayvon as, a thug, a bad guy, a punk. He's a 17-year-old kid who had a bag of Skittles.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, media frenzy.
Yeah, I guess. It's fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
Cable news is fucked up.
Right. And you would think like, so I went to jury duty on Tuesday, and I guess you're not allowed to like look up anything on the case. So I guess that's why George Zimmerman probably got off, you know? Because if he saw the media.
Oh, sorry. What were we saying? I was playing with my dog. I was just playing with my puppy.
It was nothing important.
What people saw the media? What? That's why he got off.
Yeah,
Because people who didn't know anything about the case.
Right. That's kind of the opposite of what I'm saying.
You're not allowed to know anything about the case.
Yeah, you're not allowed to like look up
Have
stuff on
any
your
details.
own.
You have to basically you have to be a blank slate.
Right. And it's crazy because like
you have to be like my mother, where you're like, what do you know about that? And she's
right.
like, Let me tell you something.
Dude, it was crazy. Like, so like they brought in 25 of us or whatever,
Yeah.
and like there was this black lady who was like, they're gonna hate me. She was kind of like instigating the class. Every time they'd walk out, she'd like turn around and like 4 other girls would laugh.
Dude, there's nothing more fun than being in a situation with people you don't normally interact with. Being forced into like, whether it's like traffic court or like a job fair or something, or like training at your new job.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's fun.
But we were all just like fucking like this.
There's a lot of different kinds of people out there. Right. There are a lot of different kinds of people out there. You said this bullshit.
Yeah. So she was talking shit, but like everybody was getting released except
it's
for
funny
her.
how people find situations where they can be like the class clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was like, there's nothing, like, what's stopping us from looking it up? And then the lawyer's like, that's right. We have to trust you. I like that question. They like grew to like her, and she was like getting frustrated because she was like trying to get kicked out.
She's gonna be the foreman on this case. It's gonna take 3 years of her life.
Dude. People were getting dismissed.
It's gonna be some high profile murder, and she's just gonna not see her family.
Yeah,
yeah,
dude, that would ruin.
She's gonna
your
get
life.
threatened by some wop. Be like, listen, they're gonna have to have a just hung jury over and over again.
If you were on that Michael Jackson jury, dude, that ruined your fucking life.
Michael Jackson jury?
Yeah, the like it was like a 10-month trial
for what?
Pedophilia, the Michael Jackson case.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like 2 of the jurors fucking cheated on their wife and husband
with each other, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Just
so
like
funny.
separately cheating. Like
Honey, it's just, I don't know. There's something about when you have to hear stories of child sexual abuse for 8 hours a day. You just develop a bond with this person.
Yeah. It's like going to work. It's like having a new job.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a work wife?
No, I probably.
What the fuck is that, by the way? I'm in trouble for like sending a text, but people have work wives and work husbands.
Yeah.
What is that? It's like someone from your office that you're horny for?
I think it's just like somebody you have like a professional relationship with, like where you
it's your
both have to
it's like your
share
work partner.
creative decisions.
Yeah.
I've called you my work wife, and then Corey called me a work wife, and then I was like, we're both work wives.
Right,
you
we're both each other's. We're both.
It's 2019.
We're
you fucking bigot.
Yeah, fuck you boring.
Corey
You
Rapond.
boring fuck. Yeah.
Reply guy.
He is a reply guy. Yeah. We're a fucking lesbian couple, and sometimes you wear the strap on, and sometimes I wear the strap on. We're versatile.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the new NBA. Anybody can play any position, bottom, top.
Right. When gay guys first hook up, is there like, do they have to talk about who's gonna top and who's bottom?
They definitely
do. You
do.
think they ever like both bend over? Like, oh, whoops. Wah, wah.
There's certainly a dance to be had,
Right.
Or you can just tell, you just look at them and tell.
Yeah, but that's not true, because I feel like, okay, like let's take like other gay couples like Pinky and the Brain, right?
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Go on.
Okay. So you would think that like Brain is the top, right?
Yeah, for sure he's the top.
But maybe he's not. Maybe he's a power bottom.
They could go.
Pinky blows his back out.
Interesting.
Right? You think Bert and Ernie, right? I guess Bert's probably the top because he's more like high strung. But Bert is also like, he's stressed out, so he probably wants to just like lay down and get railed. Let's see who else. Let's do all
get
the
Mike some puppets.
Let's do all of them. Wait, speaking of cartoons, didn't Daffy Duck have like this like trick, the secret talent where he like killed himself?
What? I've never.
There was like a Looney Tunes where like Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny were like fighting over like who was the more talented one.
Okay.
And Daffy Duck was like, I have this trick, but I can only do it once. He keeps saying like, I can only do it once. I can only do it once. And I think at the end of the episode, he like does the trick. He just like blows himself up, and then his spirit is going up to heaven. He's like, but I said I can only do it once. Daffy Duck caught a bad break.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
I mean, I don't know, but like I think it would be funny if like
he caught a rough.
What if the writers were like, we want him to come. That's what he can do once. Like
Yeah.
him killing himself was the compromise.
Right. But
We want him
his
to
ducks
jack
can only
off
come once.
right on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is a funny episode. I mean, I'm having fun at least. I don't know if, but sometimes we have guests and they're not that good.
Well, or they're not willing to go with us down like a road of like, is it illegal
We need
for
to
Mike
just
to get a
establish-
Bert and Ernie puppet and make them have gay sex on YouTube? Would we
need
get
to
sued
just
for that?
establish a rapport.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else? What's like a famous cartoon duo?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I'm racking my brains right now.
Yeah. George Carlin had that bit where he was like, people say rape isn't funny. Picture Porky Pig raping Elmer Fudd. King. R.I.P. King. Who's a comedian? Wait, I'm going to grab a seltzer.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask you a question while I grab it.
Okay.
Who's a comic that you wish, if you could see one comedian live or three comedians live, who would you pick?
Okay.
It's live, so it's,
Right.
joke writing's not necessarily.
Yeah. See who I would be fucking stoked to see. Okay. Three comics. Rory Scovel.
Live?
Yeah. Because he never does the same thing twice. Really. Let's see here. Bill Burr.
I want to see Rory Scovel do Daffy Duck's act.
Let's see here, and then I don't know. I'm having trouble thinking of anything.
Yeah.
Honestly, but
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I guess.
Well,
Just to-
comedy's so much better live.
Yeah.
But like, so I mean, because I got to tell you, like, I saw Colin Quinn and Louis live one time at the comic strip. They were there was some benefit in like 2011, and Colin Quinn went up, and I was like, this guy is so great. This guy's a master. He was like so funny. I was like, this is like that's what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
And then a couple comics later, Louis went up, and like I've never seen someone like kill so hard, because it's like you watch him on TV, it's you just seeing the material, but there was something about
Yeah, being
he
in
just
a
went up there, and
heightened-
it was like
yeah.
he just went up there and was like wah,
Yeah.
wah, 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 wah.
They weren't
And
even
he was
laughs
doing
anymore.
the bit. He was doing the bit about reading Huckleberry Finn to his kids.
Oh boy.
And he was like, I'm not gonna sit there and say on my daughter's room, I'm not gonna do it. And there was like, I remember there was a black guy laughing his ass off. So
That's always cool when you see like
I don't know.
a legend fucking destroy it, and then somebody goes and smashes that,
Yeah,
because that's what happened basically, right?
yeah.
Like Quinn
No,
goes
I
up,
was
you're like,
like-
you can't do better than that.
I was like, you can't do better than that.
And then Louis C.K. goes up there and just fucking smashes the room in a different way.
Yeah. Like with Colin Quinn, I was watching Colin Quinn. I was like, oh, I would hope to do that someday. And then with Louis, I was like, that's something else.
Yeah.
That's not stand up comedy. That's something else. You know,
Got it. Yeah.
it's fucking hard.
No, you're right though. Everything's better live. Live basketball is better when you're there.
Yeah.
Sex.
Sex is better,
Better
live.
when you're
I
there.
don't know about that.
I guess sometimes when you're in front of your computer screen
Yeah.
late at night,
Yeah.
but most stuff is just better live because you get that heightened sense of,
I did go to a strip club in Minneapolis.
oh shit, which one?
I don't know. There's a lot downtown.
Dude, Minneapolis
There's a
is one of
bunch
the
of
coolest fucking cities in the world.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now,
I'm
here's
from
what I
Minnesota, remember?
Yeah. No, I know.
Okay.
I like Minnesota.
Yeah, it's the best.
Here's what before I went, here's what I remember though. I remember Minnesota being like my favorite Midwestern state. Then maybe Michigan. Then maybe Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's cool. I'm
Wisconsin's
not sure
cool.
about Michigan.
Okay. Why?
I mean, I'm just haven't been there enough.
So I remember like being like, oh, Minneapolis is really cool. But last time I went, we went to Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, and I don't know, I guess I wasn't there. Also, I was there on a Monday night, but I remember thinking Minneapolis was just a little bland.
Oh, okay. So now that you've gone back, you're like, whoa.
But I wasn't there for that long.
Right.
But I do remember
You had 2
Downtown.
shows with Adam, right? You
not,
or you had
not
a
in
solo.
Minneapolis, not in, a solo in
And then you
Minneapolis
came back?
that nobody fucking that 3 people came to. But
Oh,
I did have some people. I did have
some sit-down fans?
I did have one guy. I did have one sit down fan. I forget his name, but I bought him a drink and I said, "This is cool that somebody came out, you know, to see me."
If you're that person, fucking let us know. I'm trying to put faces to
Yeah.
names.
Yeah. He tried to grab my ass afterwards. And I was like, "Whoa, buddy! I think you got the wrong idea here."
Right.
That's that Kevin Spacey from American Beauty.
No.
He's like, "I think you got the wrong idea here," because the Marine, he's the
Right.
gay one.
Right. What's that actor's name? The one.
Chris Cooper,
Chris Cooper. Great actor.
good actor. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But so what the hell was I saying? Oh, so yeah, difficult parking, but a lot of strip clubs. And I got a lap dance from one of them, and because we were talking before, and yeah, and she was like, she wasn't really my type because she was like, she might have had.
That's
like,
what a strip
she's
club's
blonde.
for, though, right?
She was blonde.
It's like for not your type.
Yeah, right,
Exactly.
right. And she
I wouldn't bring
she
this
had
woman
a kid.
home.
She had a 14-year-old. And then when she asked me if I wanted another dance, I was like, "Yeah, let's do it for the kids." I said that. I said, "Let's do it for your son." So now she's gonna think about her son while
Damn.
she's grinding.
That's great.
Yeah.
You psychopath.
Remember, you have a son. Your son, your son, your son, your son. Hey, friend of the show, Leah, our sex worker friend,
Oh, yeah.
told me she was gonna give me that address to that club that she worked at, but I never got it. But you know what? I don't want to be with anybody that's not Deb.
Right. And honestly, she's got brunette hair, and that's bad for you.
I don't
at
want
a
to
strip
hurt.
club because
Yeah.
you want to get variety, right?
Right. I also
Get
I
out
don't want to
there.
hurt her. I don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make her feel bad or make her feel shitty.
Right.
Here's
Also,
what I want.
Going there to a sex club where one of your
Okay.
friends would.
I don't care about that. But-
Sorry, I interrupted.
But
you.
I honestly just want to know where the line is.
With you and Deb, or
Mm-hmm. With me and other people.
interesting.
I just want to know where the fucking line is. What can I do? What can't I do?
You should pitch a 3-way with her. And then when she
Yeah, I mean,
freaks
that's
out, you'd
never
be like,
gonna
another
happen."
man.
No, I meant someone for you.
Right.
Someone to fill your hole.
Right. And the 3-way is like you're fixing a shelf while he
Someone who's not constantly falling
Plows.
out because your pussy's too big.
plow. Real inside look.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I just want to know where's the line.
Right.
What can I say? What can't I say?
Right.
Because you talk to a lot of women.
I wouldn't want to be told where the line was though, because
Can you say? Can I say, hey,
scary?
Can I say, hey, you're pretty?
No.
No, you can't.
If I'm Deb and
Yeah.
I'm telling you where the line is,
Yeah.
I'm scared if I'm you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's gonna get more and more animated, and she's just kind of a really,
Yeah.
and she's a really intense person that I would be not wanting to be on her wrong side.
Tell me about it.
So
Tell me about it. Anyway,
let me tell you
sorry.
something.
Go
Leah
ahead.
has not put up a new Instagram photo
No,
for her job
we got her a bunch of followers
in a
though.
long time. So I thought she had moved on. I thought she was pulled myself up by my bootstraps.
Mhm.
One last job.
One last job.
One last job. Her other old stripper friends come up to her and she's
Hunt her
we
down.
got one last job.
Sweetheart, we got one last job.
You know.
You're gonna have to take off your clothes and
So I thought she got out.
One more Japanese businessman who tries to make you his wife. One more.
One more tiny uncircumcised penis.
Yeah, uncircumcised. Oh, I want to watch Black Klansman.
Oh, it's good. I just watched it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
nice.
I still got to see the other one. Sorry to bother you or whatever. No, that's the sketch show. What's the other one? The telemarketer one?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, sorry to bother you.
Isn't that the sketch show?
No, that's I think you should leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
I didn't want to watch that one.
You didn't want to watch that one. No, it was funny because they're trying to infiltrate the Black Panthers, and the guy's like, "Are you a fucking Jew? Let me see your dick." And then Adam Driver has to be like, "Why do you want to see my dick? You're a faggot."
He's trying to infiltrate the KKK.
Trying to infiltrate. Sorry, did I say Black Panthers?
Yeah.
That was also done by the FBI. They did a hell of a lot of that. Actually, Natalie Shore, friend of the show. I don't know if she's a friend of the show, but she just wrote an article about how the Black Panthers had like a lunch program for kids in I think Oakland or something.
Yeah.
And a bunch of cops like broke in and pissed on the food.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took some serious propaganda to get those guys to do that.
I know.
You know? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Right.
Black Panthers were cool.
Black Klansmen, like when the black leader spoke, have you seen it yet?
Black Klansmen, no.
Okay. Well, there's like a Malcolm X type character who comes along and speaks for the student body, or the black student council or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he's like giving an impassioned speech about how you need to like take care of black people and blah blah blah, but like they all just focused on like one out of context clip of like how he said something,
Kill Whitey and rape his wife.
Yeah, like we need to be like killing cops that kill black people or something. And then the cops are like, he said it, let's go get him.
Let's
go get him.
Yeah.
So
Which cops should be shot at every once in a while. I do remember this kid, Dean Patron, that lived in my neighborhood, and I guess his dad was a detective. I think he was
cool
a pretty
kid.
What? Dean, he actually was a cool kid.
Yeah, of course he was.
He was probably the coolest kid. Everybody kissed his ass.
Right.
But he was also like not a dick.
Right. If I'm
see if
this
I can
kid,
find
I'm
him.
bringing Patron to every high school party.
Yeah.
Just to like capitalize on
No,
the last
elementary school. But
name.
he was like,
sure.
yeah, he was like kind of a nerd though.
Oh, okay. Dean
Pretty funny.
Patron.
Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Oh,
His dad?
His dad was a detective, and he told me that I remember in like 4th grade, he's telling me that like he found like crime scene photos. He found like his dad's. He found like crime scene or his dad showed him like crime scene photos, like murders in Trenton. Of like somebody like that got shot in a
That is
bathtub and shit.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's not like you find your dad's porn stash. You just like go one box too far and you find like murder victims.
You're just looking for you're just trying to find porn and you find dead.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're right next to each other. Both boxes are like
Yeah.
they look the same, but one holds like dead photographs of like
Yeah.
people that have their heads blown off.
I mean, he was just a fucking cool guy. He was like a
Yeah,
charismatic, you know.
I'd be stoked if this guy had got laid. I'd
Natural
be his wingman.
leader.
Yeah.
He was a natural leader. Yeah.
Dean Patron. Shout out to a real one.
Anyway, yeah, his dad was a cop. Now there was another kid named Mike Henry. This kid. And Mike Henry was a cool kid, but he was also like
2 first names.
you can tell from looking at him, he's like kind of an asshole. Like he was just a little like aggressive.
Yeah, he looks like a lacrosse player.
And I remember telling him one time, like, you think you're cool, but you're not. Anyway, I think he like took steroids too. And they started a rumor that he fucked his dog. which is like looking at this person, you would kind of you would go, oh, okay. Even if you didn't do it, your personality is close enough to that. Your personality is close enough.
What an awful rumor for people to start about you.
That you fuck your dog?
Right. How about
boy,
this
what
one?
What are you looking at?
You think you're cool, but you're not.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
We should sell my first album. We should start selling it. I would do that. I would ship that.
Dude, I mean,
anybody who fucking wants
you
it.
look like a different person.
Hmm?
How old are you in this photo?
Like 21.
21?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a different person.
A different person? How?
Yeah, I think the only thing that looks like the one thing that especially stands out to me is that tie.
I'm super hot.
That tie is fucking wacky. Dude, Frankie's being adorable right now.
What does he want?
I don't know. Attention? Yeah, I guess he just wants
Yeah,
to be a pet.
I
He's
look
so
the same.
cute.
I look the same. Anyway, come here, bud. Come here, bud. Up.
All right.
What's he doing? He likes to
didn't
use
wanna
his
come
paw.
on.
He likes to use his paws when he likes to use his paws when he has to tell me something. You want to stay with me, right? Not your mommy. Hmm? You want to hang out with me, Oliver? You too, right? Oliver, don't. Oh, I thought he was eating paper. You want to stay with me? You hate your mommy, right? You hate her.
Yeah, that's the
You hate
ultimate
her.
move, Mike.
You hate your
Take Frankie and Oliver.
just to say I could.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
leave her with nothing.
Yeah.
You get nothing.
Yeah. So I love that. I love that show. That I think you can leave. I think you should leave show. I love
Yeah.
it. There's another. I mean, I don't want to spoil it because people are gonna watch it. and
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it. For
Yeah,
but,
everybody seems to be loving it.
But there's a sketch. I won't reveal too much, but it's basically about revenge. I think revenge is inherently funny because
Explain the sketch. Just
what
what was the game? Because my favorite sketch from that was the boyfriend that was brought to the house party.
Yeah.
and they're like trying to like play this game where they're like put famous celebrities.
that one
into
was
the hat.
fun. That one was good.
And this guy's like doing like obscure jazz references. That was really funny. Brandon Wardell was in that.
Yeah. Friend of the show,
Mm-hmm. He's never been on the show.
Brandon.
Would he do it?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, we should get him on.
Brandon Gaydell.
Got him, dude.
Brandon, yeah, I don't know. See what happened? I started comedy young. I was 21 when I made that album.
He's good at Twitter, though.
I'm an old soul.
What else were you good at when you first started? Because, like, who made it purely based on stand-up who came around your
John
time?
Mulaney, and that's it. John Mulaney and Hannibal.
But
and
he
that's
came
it.
before you by
And
like
that's
4
it.
years, right? Or 5 years?
Oh, a long time. Yeah.
More than that?
Well, yeah, he was like, when I got here, my first year here, he was like 24. People were like, can you believe Mulaney's 24?
Wow.
So he was like a young guy. Everybody liked him, but good for him, you know?
It was just a combination of the right place and the right time and,
Yeah.
you know, as well as a lot of hard work.
Did you hear about Vinnie Brand and Pete Davidson?
No.
Pete
Who's
Davidson,
Vinnie Brand?
He's the owner of the Stress Factory.
Okay.
So he hosts a lot of the Stress Factory shows.
Okay.
And Pete was like, "Hey, don't say anything about my exes." And then I guess Vinny went up and he was like, "Hey, don't ask Pete any questions about Ariana Grande."
He's eating paper.
No, it's not paper. It's a
No.
rawhide.
Yeah, he has rawhide and paper.
All right, I'll take that out of his mouth. If you let him die, you're fucking fired.
Come on. Hey, bring
You're
it back.
responsible for him now. Don't grab. You're grabbing his neck.
He's fucking chomping it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Now
You can
Frankie's
do it.
getting in the mix. Hey, come
can do
Ow! Fuck.
Oh, did he bite you?
Yeah.
Get back in there.
Oliver, come here.
Get
All right.
back in there.
It looks like he chewed it off into a manageable sized piece of paper.
Good.
He took it down, whatever he was eating.
You want to get dinner tonight?
Sure.
Or is Shelby making something?
She said she was going over to Julia's.
You want
so
Greek food?
How close is that?
In Bushwick. We can Uber or drive over there.
Yeah. Just as long as it's not super late. I'm down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
What
Unless
did I
want
cut you
something
off
else.
with
Unless
the
you want
dogs?
something else. What else do you
No,
what,
Greek
you,
food sounds great. I love Greek food.
I don't know if this place is good, but
Is it? I mean, you
it's
got to
a Greek
remember,
restaurant.
I'm right next to that truck, so
What truck?
the Greek truck. So
Oh, right.
I'll be pissed if it's not good.
I made tzatziki.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm trying to. I'm
and
trying
I
to
just
get
ate it
healthier.
with pita chips.
That's really good. Yeah.
Tzatziki's not. Yeah, it's not great for you.
No,
Well,
but
I mean, no,
at
it's
least
got
like
Greek
whole,
yogurt,
It's
pro-
whole ingredients.
protein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm.
Yeah. I only watch gay porn once.
A little bit of.
We just start talking. Like, yeah. Yeah. You know, I looked at child pornography a couple times. That's it. What
were you talking about right before
I don't know, but
this
we
little
need-
motherfucker started eating
we need.
paper?
Listen, we need 2 premiums this week,
All right.
so we have to do 2 more episodes.
So you're recording with Emmy tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe
that'll be regular.
That'll be a regular. So
Regular.
maybe something again on Friday.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, yeah. Just got a doctor's appointment in the middle of the day, so maybe
How
I
about
can come over
doctors?
early.
Did you drive here?
No.
How about doctor's ointment? I got some. All right. Okay. Well, we are at 50 minutes. What else? What's on my list?
Yeah, what else you got for
We
us?
should watch some clips of Louis Farrakhan.
Who's that? Wait. Go back to Stress Factory.
So he
Pete
was like,
Davidson.
"Hey, don't yell anything out about Ariana Grande or Kate Beckinsale." And then Pete left.
Nice.
He stormed out.
Nice.
But also it's like we weren't there, so we don't know what was said. A couple people tweeted being like, "Yeah, he disrespected him. I would have left too."
Yeah. I mean,
and Vinny's also a guy who will he likes to fuck with people. He likes to prank you,
Sure.
which he thinks is fun. Like I did Stress Factory one time. I was opening for Jost. Former friend Colin Jost, former friend of the show. And
oh no, we lost him.
we lost him, yeah.
Oh, bummer.
I sent him a picture of my ass the other night just to be like, this is the end of our friendship. Here's my ass. So Pete stormed out. Anyway, so I got off stage and Vinny was like, "Hey, let me ask you something. Were you doing new stuff up there, or was that like your A?" And I was like, "A little bit of both." He's like, "All right, well, from now on, can you do your better stuff? Because this is an A room, and we like to have." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." He was like, "I'm just kidding."
What a piece of shit.
Isn't that fun for all of us?
Yeah.
Isn't that a fun thing for
Everybody's
us to
having
participate
fun right
in?
now.
Yeah, this is cool. This
so
is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you just don't mention anything about me loving gay sex, I
Yeah.
just really appreciate it if you just kept that on my intro.
Right. And then he just outs you in front of everybody.
Oh man, Pete Davidson's really running through them these days, huh? I thought he was with Kate Beckinsale.
I wouldn't want his life. Yes, I would.
I wouldn't. No way, dude.
Yeah.
He's the level of scrutiny there now. If he would have just married Ariana Grande, it would have settled down.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows how crazy she is, or he is.
He's better off.
Who knows?
Kid's better off.
So,
yeah.
But
also, like, comedians should not be that famous. It's like you're supposed to be observing the world, and you're supposed to be an underdog. And then the problem is, like, you get successful and you start making like $4,000 a day,
Right.
and then it's like, why would anybody want to listen to you?
right, but
Andy Richter.
you have Instagram posts that get like 30,000 likes in a minute.
Yeah, like it's just your actors are so, they're not people. They're not real people.
They are, though. They totally are. They come in and out of the studio all the time, and it's like I don't understand or know who any of these people are in these niche shows. Did I just say niche shows?
Yeah, say the word you wanted to say.
These bitch shows.
No,
these
but
fucking...
the word that starts with N-I and then it ends in something else.
Yeah, on these N-word shows.
Huh?
But I don't know. Like, they're just regular people. And, there's like, it's like a cape. You put on a cape and you're like Superman. But like most of the time you're just a regular fucking person. It's crazy. Yeah.
What is your point?
I was just counterpointing what you were saying. I was saying I don't agree with you.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, somebody, like, I saw Alyssa Milano talk about Joe Biden on like MSNBC, and she was like, "Listen, this election is about beating Trump. That's it. Period. End of story."
Right.
So
she wants to put up Sleepy Joe over any of the other candidates.
She wants to put Gropey Joe, and she thinks the best chance is Gropey Joe,
Sleepy Joe,
Sniffy Joe.
Can I just tell you, anytime I hear Sleepy
like Trump
Joe,
already fucking owned his ass with that Reddit.
Yeah.
With that, did you see that video?
Yeah, the fucking hands coming up and sniffing himself.
He's done.
Yeah, 100%.
He's done.
I picture him wearing one of those long nightcaps with the ball at the end and having like a candle Holder.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just a fucking loser, though.
He's a loser.
And the whole electability argument is just fucking bullshit. It just worms into your brain. Like,
Yeah.
let the primaries
Let
turn
them
out,
happen. Yeah.
and then guess
Let
what?
the-
You have your most electable candidate.
Right.
So
Right. Let the debates happen. Let the
Right.
stuff happen. Let the reports of
let the super delegates
child sex cults come
fucking
out.
Fuck off. Yeah.
Do you hate your mother? Do you hate your mother, Frankie? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Exactly. Well, we're coming up on time, right? Are you starting to get hungry?
I'm not hungry, but I could always eat.
Oh, my man.
But yeah, we are coming up on time, so we're gonna wrap up in a few. I was walking up the street today, and I saw a I saw a girl, a white girl.
Oh boy.
Like, first of all, we're in their neighborhood.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
behave yourself.
So what's she up to?
Dumpster diving.
What's this? No.
Yeah. And she wasn't even like a dumpster diver. She was just she looked like she came home from work, and she was just
Rummaging through somebody's trash.
just rummaging and picking up like half moldy like fruit and inspecting it.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even like I'm gonna put on my uniform and go and my rubber boots and go dumpster and my latex living a dumpster dive. She was doing it like the way you like pick up a loaf of bread on the way home.
She must have just watched a Gary Vee video.
Why?
Have you ever seen
Listen,
one of those?
you gotta get in there. You gotta get in there and dig through that trash. If you're not a fucking loser.
Dude, he had this video that was like,
Are you a faggot? Dig through that garbage.
he like went to like garage sales and then
Yeah.
he just like bought shit for cheap, and then as soon as he'd get out of earshot, he's like, yeah. You just know it's worth a lot of money.
Oh, really?
It was like Hot Wheels or some shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all.
So
That's
know,
all
as
just horse shit.
hard as you want to hustle, swindle some good working people.
There's another guy, Dan Locke, that I follow on Instagram, and he's like
the same type of motivational guy.
he's like a motivational guy, and he's like
Mhm.
there's a video of him like in a limo being like, "Why do I charge $10,000 an hour for my services?" And you're like, why? I'm sure there's a great
Yeah,
reason for it.
Please tell me.
Yeah. Oh,
Hell yeah.
what is it, dude?
I used to fucking love everything Tony Robbins said,
Mm-hmm.
and now like in the last year or two, I've kind of woken up a little bit. I'm like, he's got a lot of good messages and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he'll just say shit that I just completely disagree with now.
Yeah.
He said something like, one person said that if you just redistribute all the wealth, right?
Uh-huh.
Everybody gets the same amount of money. All that money will still end up in the hands of the same people because they have different standards, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like he's telling you there's an even playing field when there's not. That's what I'm getting at.
Right. Right.
Jeff Bezos makes billions of dollars because he's got
He's a
lobbyists
psycho.
and he's a psycho and he's built this fucking unstoppable train of capitalism.
Yeah. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
I guess.
But if they redistribute that wealth, he's
I
going to
wanna-
start
I
from
wanna
zero.
know
again.
who's fucking his wife right now.
His ex-wife.
His ex-wife.
Yeah,
Who's she? Who's she gonna end up
that
with?
bag of money.
Probably like a musician, like a slam poet. Wouldn't
I
that be
feel like
funny?
she's going to end up with a fucking psycho who knows
psycho.
exactly what he's doing. A gold-digging man,
Mm-hmm.
who fucking he waxes his eyebrows.
Yeah.
He's probably gay,
Mm-hmm.
but he's
Yeah.
got standards.
You'd have to be.
Yeah.
I was watching a Gary Vee video, and he's like giving a talk, and like he's like listening to some lady, clearly a black woman, and she's like, my husband and I, we took the leap a few years ago, and like we ended up, we're in debt, we lost everything, and it's just really hard for us to. It's like, I don't know how I'm gonna like start over again, and he's like, right, I just don't understand why. I mean, why would you use the past as a guide to how the future's gonna be? Like just some kind of like.
Oh man, he didn't think about what he said there.
He's like, why would you use the past why would you think what happened to you is going to happen again?
Right.
Like if you put your balls on a stove and you get burned, why would you think that's going to happen again?
Yeah.
Why would you think that? I don't know why you're doing it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're a fucking idiot, lady. Sounds like they have to. Who's the guy who
man.
edits all Gary V's videos and just to take the word faggot out of all of them?
Yeah.
Yes, but all right, Gary. I'll come in on Saturday. I just thought I was gonna get to spend some time with my family, but I guess not. Nope, honey. Sorry, honey. Gary put another video out. It's a bad one.
Yeah.
All
So fucking funny.
All
Those
right.
guys always talk about like not getting any sleep too. They're like, if you're not working a second job, like you're cheating yourself.
Mhm.
You know, you go to work 8 to 4, and then
Yeah.
you go home, get a bite to eat,
Yeah.
and now you got your second shift 6 to 2.
Right. For
Like
what? For what?
You're insane, dude. Yeah.
How am I gonna play Red Dead till 5 a.m? Anyway,
We gotta get you
Uh,
on the stream playing
we-
video games. Somebody's
we
saying
got-
they want to watch.
Okay, cool. We also have to. Yeah, we should do that. We also have to build that blanket for it.
All right. Let's
You
get
gotta
to
help me
work.
with that. I'll watch YouTube videos. Okay, guys, we gotta wrap up. Thank you for bearing with us. We got more content coming this week to only the Patreon subscribers. Only you. You're special people. Thanks again.
Wait, so there's no real show coming out? No regular show?
We're gonna do a regular show and a premium.
Okay, so one more premium after this, and
There you go. Yeah, Lauren. Hell yeah.
one
Thanks,
more
Lauren.
regular show after this.
Thanks for putting your tits all over Instagram.
And one more premium show.
Thank you. Bye-bye.